Are you new to TruckersMP? Well, at some point you need to report a player for breaking a rule. In this case, there are two ways to report this player. Allow me to go through those with you. Here we are on a TruckersMP game server. This here is Simulation 1. And well, we need to report a player. But how do we do this? Well, let's go find a player. I want to choose this player here. And I want to be able to report this person. There are two ways you can do this in game, but this one is an easier and faster option. If you have your tab open, if not, just press the tab key and it'll open. Right click so you can see your game mouse, and then find the player that you want to report. You can simply click their truck and their name will turn green. This will have them automatically selected on the tab menu. Now you will see a report button on the bottom right of your tab menu. So with them selected, I don't need to go catch up with them. So let's go to the report button on the tab menu and we'll see a little menu pop up. This is where it shows the player's specs, I guess. The TruckersMP username is shown here, and their in-game ID. The Steam profile ID, and their TruckersMP ID profile. And then below that we'll see all of the reasons that we can report a player for. Simply select one of the reasons. So let's say other, and then send report. Once you click send report, you'll see a red text on the bottom left here, just saying thank you for your report with a given report ID number. If you want to make your life a living hell and go through the second option, well, you will need to have your tab menu here. At some point, yours may already be like this length, I'd imagine. You could just scroll down and find the ID that you're looking for. Or you can just simply click the search icon here and then just use the player in-game ID. So in this case, I'll just use, let's see, 893. 893. And you see that only the person that you searched for only pops up on your tab menu. Simply select their player or their name, whichever, and they'll be selected. And of course you will see the report, and then you'll have the same menu as always. Now let's move on to the website. How do we go about reporting a player on the website? Well, let's go through that. On the top right hand side you'll see your name. If not, you'll need to log into the TruckersMP website. Once you're logged in, you'll see your username on the top right in a grey little box. Hover your mouse over your name and go down to reports. If you of course never reported a person before, then you will not see a list here. If you have, then you will see a list here. To make a new report, click New Report. Once it is loaded, you'll be given an option or a fill out. So, to report a person, you'll need their TruckersMP ID. To find a player's TruckersMP ID, you can use the report menu in-game. If you have made your clip after you made a report in-game, and you use the report system in-game, then you'll see the TruckersMP ID shown on the report menu that you made earlier on. Simply just copy and paste, or just copy, the ID that is given. If, however, you did not manage to catch the person's player, or you didn't get to report them in time, but you only caught their name, you can search their name on the website, and then grab the ID from the website. However, there is a little trick you can do to make your life a bit easier. On your tab menu, go to the little cog icon on the bottom left hand side and click settings. On the top row, go to interface and scroll down where you will find show players TruckersMP ID. Let's tick it, click apply and click OK. Now we get to see the person's player the TMP ID alongside the username and their tag. So let's go back to the website. If you have the TruckersMP ID, then just simply paste it into the perpetrator box below. Once you've copied and pasted it, then you'll get more little fill outs. So it wants us to pick a server, the reason for the report, and language. More on the language in a second. So let's pick server. The server that we were just on is simulation 1, so we'll pick that. Reason, very similar to what you see on the report menu in game. Find the reason that matches the incident that you had with the player. Since I don't have a reason, I'll click other. Now language. The language is based on your native language. If you want to make a summary of the situation that happened, you can type this out in your native language, and the respective staff member will then reply in their native language as well. I only speak English, so let's pick English. Now our evidence. Depending on what our reason is, if it is inappropriate tags, inappropriate window plates, or insulting, then you'll only need a screenshot. If you're reporting for anything else, then you'll need video evidence, which you can use OBS Studio, Shadowplay, or Medal. With our evidence within the box below, which is all you need, you don't need to give a summary if you don't have to, just provide the link to the evidence that you need to report, and then click create report. Once you create this report, you're then matched with this. You'll be given who is the reporter and who you've reported. It tells you what you have basically just filled out. And then with your evidence here below, you can edit this report if you need to make changes or make a new comment, or delete the report if it is against the wrong user and you have just realized. Reports can take up to 1 week or maybe 2, but nonetheless it will still get dealt with. Just a quick disclaimer, if at any point when you report a player on the website and you wonder, man, why is it taking so long for this person to be dealt with? Well, on the right hand side just above the new report button, you will see a colorized text that mentions a certain amount of load, which is in turn how many reports there are currently on the system. So right now, as of recording, it is high, that this could take up to 1 week, maybe 2 if you're lucky, or if you're really lucky, the person might already be banned, and the person who banned this player will then automatically claim this report and then deal with it when they need to. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. I hope you have a good rest of your day and have a good one.